Hello, everyone, and welcome to my live. I'm coming to you on Tuesday night at 6 o'clock, the 21st of September. So I hope everyone's well. It looks like I've got a few people watching already. So I'm coming to you on Facebook land from my Facebook page, Rhonda's Readings by Rhonda Kelly, and in YouTube on my YouTube channel, Rhonda's Readings, and also Twitch, Rhonda's Readings. So coming to you from a few different platforms. I'm basically, as you know, doing lives leading up to my Ocean Wings Psychic Fair. So my Ocean Wings virtual reading room starts this Thursday. So it's come around quickly. So from basically 3 weeks or 4 weeks ago, I started introducing the readers I'm having at the fair. So you could get to know them. You could get a sample of what they do for their readings and how they work. So I've got 12 amazing readers at Ocean Wings virtual reading room. So Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday from 10 to 7. There's still availability if you'd like to book a reading. So if you'd like to book a reading, just look on my website, rhondasreadings.com/Ocean Wings. Today I have two amazing ladies. I have Cassie Lake and I also have Tinka. So they are both psychic mediums. They do their readings much the same as I do them. They don't need to use tools. They might use tools if they have them on the day. But I'll introduce them and let them talk about how they're gonna work. But basically, to have a reading with them or to have a chance of having a reading with them tonight, what you have to do is like and share the Facebook live stream. So share this right now, and I can actually tell if you're sharing. So I'm going to prioritize people who have shared. If you're watching from YouTube, you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can click the notification bell if you'd like to be notified of when I release future blogs. So that's basically what you have to do. So Cassie and Tinka are both available this weekend. So Cassie is available Thursday and Friday from 10 till 3. And Tinka's available Thursday to Sunday from 12 to 4. So you've got good availability with both of those. But if you'd like to have a reading with Cassie, who's about to come on now, she's available just Thursday and Friday. So let me bring Cassie onto the screen with me. Hi, Cassie.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm really good, thank you.
Yeah, I'm well, thanks. Lovely to see you again. Lovely to work with you again.
Yes, I know. I'm super excited. Thank you so much for having me. So
that's okay. Because Cassie, if you didn't know, Cassie and I did radio together this year. So that's where we met. And I like her style. I like the way she reads. So I contacted her about being a part of Ocean Wings, and she was happy to be part of my virtual reading room. So coming to you in a very COVID friendly way, you simply book a reading and have a reading via Zoom. So, all right. Would you like to tell us a bit about yourself, Cassie, how you started in this journey and what your abilities are?
Sure. So I have been connecting with the other side since as long as I can remember. But, I think back then it wasn't really as accepted, so I just hit it. I come from a long bloodline of psychic mediums and shamans, and so I was just born into it. So I was very blessed in that sense. But like I grew up in a small country town, and it's not really, we just didn't really speak of it. And then just over the years, I've just learned, just from obviously connecting with the other side, I've sort of learned my own style and how I do things and that sort of thing, as everyone does. And then it's just it's been the past few years that I've really come out with it, and I was reading my friends and things like that, but really stepped out at the start of this year, really stepped out, and it was the best thing I could have ever done. I love it. So
beautiful. So were you one of those kids who would come home from school and give a prediction or say something psychic? And I guess growing up in that bloodline, was that then encouraged or was it just at least acknowledged?
My mum acknowledged it. My dad, not so much, but it's just because he just doesn't know it. He didn't, give me any grief about it, but it was more just just keep that quiet, Yeah. I shared a lot of things with mum, but her experiences are very different to mine. So we're still very different. I see a lot more than what she does. So she
Okay.
can sense, but she doesn't necessarily see. But I see, sense, hear them.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and I've only just started. I can never say that word. The psychochemistry. Is that when you hold when you type?
Psychometry.
That's
Yeah.
it. And so I've only just started doing that as well. So
Beautiful.
yeah, so it wasn't that it was told, don't do it, but it wasn't necessarily told like go for it,
Yeah, beautiful. That's I'm really happy to hear that. So it sounds like you had a bit of an easier time than I did as a child, because I would blurt out things. I'd tell my parents when someone was going to die or something like that, and I was like, "Oh, don't say that, don't talk about that." You might have cursed them. Like, no, I just saw because my guide told me, or that sort of thing.
Yeah.
So, yeah, beautiful. Yeah. So you're I can tell. I mean, I can remember from the readings you did. You definitely got strong clairsentience. So I'm not surprised that you're starting to do psychometry.
Yeah.
So psychometry is reading.
Oh, sorry. What did you say? Sorry.
Yeah. So psychometry is reading the energy of an object, or it could even be reading the energy of a signature or something. But with every object having energy. So usually something metallic, something that conducts energy.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure it was you that suggested it to me, Rhonda, to actually
was
do
it? Okay.
It was.
Awesome.
Yeah. From and I didn't say anything to anyone, and I just started doing it, and it's going well. So yeah, I love it.
Yeah, because that's one of my strongest things, and I often get often when I'm doing face-to-face readings, I hold an item of jewelry just to help connect. And I normally get information before I do that, but I do find that I often get a little bit extra or something solid in the confirmation. So beautiful. Oh, thank you for listening. I'm really happy.
I'm really happy too, because it really did open up that sort of different level of channeling too, I've noticed, as you were just saying, how you get that bit more info. It's true. I'm getting a lot more detailed, and it's I wish I did it sooner, to be honest. So
that's okay. Don't knock yourself up about it, because there's things that I now do that I wish I started earlier, but that's okay. And you're available in the virtual reading room Thursday, Friday from 10 to 3. Is that correct?
Yes, that's correct.
Yeah. Okay, wonderful.
Excited.
And will you be using any tools or anything during the reading room? Will you have any cards with you, or just...
I do use tarot or oracle, but I tend to not. That's if I'm, if it just feels like it's needed, intuitively on the day. But I will have that, but that's all I really have. And I have my own crystals on me, but no one really sees that. So I just have them in my hands, and that's all I use.
So I guess if you're doing a reading, if anyone watching wants to book, you could hold it up to the camera or something. It's a yellow crystal.
Yeah, most definitely. Yeah,
because you won't have a table in front of you to see what's going on, but you could do that.
Exactly. I will always show, if I end up doing a tarot reading or oracle reading for anyone, I will always show you the cards.
Beautiful. Thank you.
I'll make it as personal as I can,
Yeah, beautiful. So you can book some 10 or 15-minute reading time with Cassie as well. Are you happy to do some readings now?
Oh, yeah. I would love to. Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, so I'm just going to do some shout outs first. So hi, Lisa Marie. I'm well, thanks. Hi, Malik.
Hi, guys.
Hi, Lisa. Oh, on both platforms. So as I said, I'm streaming on Facebook, and this is another reader at Ocean Wings, Robert Wilson. So you saw him last week.
Yes. Hello, Robert.
Yeah. And thank you, Lisa. And Nicole must be overseas. Oh no, I was going to say, because it's morning. It's not morning. It's evening.
Yeah.
I have a Facebook group where it's sort of they're in Canada and America, and I get my mornings and evenings now. I'm now saying good morning, even though it's evening, and that sort of thing. Yeah. This is another reader as well, Malvina.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
And also Tinka. Hi.
Oh, hi.
So they're all saying hi. So Jennifer said, Cassie, you look familiar. So I don't know.
Oh, no.
I don't know Jennifer.
I should put my glasses on, to be honest with you.
That's all right. That's okay. So to share, to share, you just have the click the share button on the bottom right. All right, so we do have a question. We just got lots of shout outs, no questions. So I was looking for a question for you. Okay, so Natalie, so I've just got one. Yeah, it's quite surprising. It's normally lots of questions, but just lots of shout outs. So Natalie Byers has asked, will the guy who dumped me suddenly last week contact me again before he leaves town? Oh, that's quite a loaded question.
Yeah, straight away. I went yes, straight away, instantly. I can't really pinpoint exactly. I don't know how long he's got left in town, but what I can say is like he definitely will. But is it, did you want him? Obviously, you must want him to contact you. I'm not too sure of like what it's going to be about, but yes, he definitely will. 100%. Yeah. I just went straight to that. Before I even finished reading the sentence. So, yeah. Yeah,
it's interesting because tuning into this guy's energy, I just felt really flustered. So I just feel like he's got so much going on that he doesn't even know when he's going to call you. Like he's not. Yeah. Like, so I just feel like you can't predict a time when you're in that state of mind kind of thing. So, but yeah, I'm seeing contact again.
Yeah. 100%. Yeah.
Okay, so, this is an interesting one. So thanks for that, Natalie. Mm-hmm. So please leave some validations and, well, I guess you can't validate that, Natalie, because you asked about future thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Meg Z has asked, will I win this fight?
Oh. Okay, so I am. Is this legal? Is this a legal matter when you're saying by fight, or is this a?
I'm not. I'm not getting any clarity about that.
No,
I'm not. More than one fight. Or it's a part of a bigger picture.
I feel like it's like a lot of people, and then legal or maybe it's going that way. It's sort of leaning towards that way for me personally, but we win the fight. Can I get clarity if it is sort of that way, and then I can sort of.
Yeah, I'm picking up it is it could go legally or not, but I'm feeling like this has either been a long-standing thing with Meg or it's part of a bigger picture that Meg doesn't understand or something. Like I just feel like it's really way more complicated than just saying, "Well, I win the fight."
Yeah, that's where I'm like, it's very jumbled in my head, like feels a bit stumbled, trying to think about that, so I can just tell the sort of energy that's around that. So it's that's a tough one.
It is really a tough one. It's really I mean, so I've thrown a couple of difficult ones at you because I'm like with the first one, the guy contacting Natalie, it sort of felt like his head was all over the place, so it wasn't even on his radar right now. But with the last one, it just felt like
I couldn't think. It's
like there's so much going on, and I just feel like there's a bit of a change in perspective. You're seeing one part of it. Like it feels like it's a simple question for a situation that's not simple.
That's exactly right. That's exactly how I felt.
So that's
tricky ones.
Sorry.
Oh no, sorry. I was just saying that how hard those ones are when there's like so much like emotion and there's a lot of build up to it and it's just so shaky. Yeah.
So Natalie's just got some confirmation, but so we're going to block off half our faces, Cassie, but I'll put it on the screen.
Yeah, that's all right.
So you've been spot on, Rhonda. This was a guy who said I would have a second date with, and he got cold feet before it and cooled things off. Then out of the blue, contact me again to tell me he was in town, but then decided he wasn't sure and if he wanted to see me again.
Oh.
Yeah, so he doesn't. Oh, so I must have read for Natalie beforehand.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah, so, and Malik has said many thanks for your guidance, but we didn't read Malik, but that's okay.
Oh, okay. Yes.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Yeah, we did. That's okay. So Malik has asked on you. So if you're watching on YouTube, Malik, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, Rhonda's Readings. Malik has asked, please advise what will happen for new love in near future?
Okay, so I actually instantly went to healing of like yourself in some way. Straight away, I just got like a bit of a block of like that there is something that you need to work on internally, just that little bit more before the love is going to be manifesting. I mean, it's almost like I feel that as soon as I can't quite figure out exactly what it is, but as soon as you can just get to that point to where, you are over this internal hurdle that you have, like, I don't know if it's like a self-love thing or if it's a trust thing for someone else. I really see that person just like they will just come to you. It's like, the vibration of it. Like I can tell that you're almost there. But yeah, there is still a little thing that's still just but that'll happen as soon as, and again, I can't really necessarily put a time frame on, like with your own personal journey and healing. But I don't think you're far from it. It's just, and then they'll come. They'll come.
And even just Malik, like change the intention and saying, I look forward to being, rather than, oh, why hasn't that happened yet? Like say it in a positive way.
Right.
Because I feel like you're sort of just fine tuning that, but you're so close.
Yeah. Yeah, it's very close. Very close.
Yeah. Thank you, Malik.
Yeah, thank you.
Alrighty. So we've got so Malvina, one of our other readers. What will this week bring for me?
Oh.
So she clearly likes frogs.
What was that, sorry?
She clearly likes frogs.
Yes. Yeah. I know that's the first thing I've noticed. Yeah. You know what? This week is going to be bringing I'm seeing a lot of opportunity. It's going to be opening quite a few doors, business-wise as well. Name-wise, I'm seeing, like, I heard status. I don't know. I heard that word. I'm also seeing, like, abundant. Like, it's just going to be a very, very good week for you on all levels, really. But especially more so, I know that you are reading as well, but I see that you doing that this week is actually it's a really good thing that this is happening.
Beautiful.
So, yeah.
Beautiful.
Very positive thing in the future. Yeah, definitely.
So that was Malvina. Okay, screen's just jumped. Oh, this is an interesting one. Oh, so you're getting through them. Jennifer Wilson has said, will I become a foster carer?
Oh, it feels like I know her too.
Yeah, I'm feeling that too. A lot of familiar energy.
Yeah, now because I've heard that question. It's like I've spoken to her about it, but I don't think I have. That's okay. So, yeah, wow. Yeah, you will. Yes, most definitely. Because I remember, gosh, I can't even tell if like we've actually met. I'm trying to look at I can't really see your photo. But yes, 100%. I see a lot of positivity behind it. I do still see it taking a bit more time than what you were hoping for, but the end result, just stick it out. It's 100%. But it's just going to be a fair bit longer than what you're expecting. That's all. But there's light at the end, so definitely.
Beautiful. Thank you for that, Jennifer. That's beautiful. Yeah, you've got a beautiful energy, Jennifer.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah, so if you like what Cassie's saying and you like her style of reading, you can book with her Thursday and Friday between 10 to 3 and on Ocean Wings.
Yes.
And the banner is just here. So it looks, I'm just scrolling up. It looks like I've missed one. So we're getting quite specific questions as well, and that's always good to see real specific questions and get straight to the point.
Yeah, it is good.
Yeah. Nicole. So Nicole has said, my brother's finally brought his daughter Mia over on a regular basis. How does she feel about my family? Please and thank you.
Okay. Instantly what I'm getting is I don't know if there is like there's an energy like she is comfortable and she is happy to go there, and it's not necessarily that, but there's still sort of this there's something there. I don't know. I'm sure you know what I'm speaking about. There's like a little bit of a divide that she's picking up on. No, it's nothing. I can't feel anything negative. It's just, you know, like just an uncertain. No, like, you know how it's like someone doesn't know exactly how they're feeling, but it's nothing bad. It is all positive. Yeah. But again, it's just that will take time. Slowly, just seeing her more and more. But it is definitely nothing negative. I'm not picking up anything like that at all.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, nothing like that.
I'm actually feeling that Mia is the little girl's a bit psychic. I'm just feeling like she's got an unusual way of seeing the world, almost like looks at adults like she's the adult. So I feel like she just is different as a child. So, or probably like we were as kids, but I feel like you're actually picking up on that. That's what it feels like, Nicole. You're picking up on that. So you are picking up on something that's there, but it's just going to take time.
Yeah,
is what I feel.
Yeah.
So we've had some comments that the screen's been freezing, but not from our end.
Yeah, everyone else seems to be all right, I think. Yeah,
absolutely. So if you want a chance to have a reading with Cassie or the next guest coming up, Tinka, please like and share the Facebook stream and also subscribe to the YouTube channel.
Yes.
Or one or the other.
All
right. Okay. Yeah, so just a thank you for that. All right. And it is just one question as well. Okay, so I've just had lots of... Okay, here's... This is from Tinkerbell. Will I be back at work the end of October?
Oh, do you mean like by the... Like, are you going to work? I see you working at the end of October straight away.
Yeah.
But I just see it straight away. Yes, will you be back at work at the end of October? Yes, and it will be the end of October. Yeah, I just... Yeah, I felt that
pretty much to the date.
Yeah, I felt it very, very strong. So yes, definitely. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I like that when it's like,
no, that's beautiful. Thank you.
And I just knew already. Yeah, that's how strong that energy is behind that. So
yeah, absolutely beautiful. Okay, so we've got lots of love hearts and roses. So thank you, Malik. I love this Anastasia Enchanted. I love this name. I think she's when I've done psychic TV lives. Actually, I'm doing one on Saturday, Psychic TV Live, but this lady I think has come up as well. She's come up on previous lives. So she's watching from YouTube. So Anastasia Enchanted. And maybe even from radio. I've had a few come over as well and sound familiar. Yeah. So Anastasia has asked, do you see me healing my depression and feeling better soon? Thank you.
You know, I do that. That's a tough one, but I do. I know what I see. I do see that, but I do see there being like it being like a group. Gosh, I can't even think of the word. Like a group help in that sense. I feel. I don't know if it's going to be like not just like your everyday sort of courses or anything like that. There's something that's going to, I don't know if you're looking at it right now or if there's something that you're going to come across very randomly soon. But I feel it's just going to have this real, it's going to be like what you're looking for. And it's just going to, you're not going to be alone. There's going to be a whole bunch of other people that are going to be with you and you're going to be learning certain things. I do see you saying that, like, when you say healing my depression, it's like you will, and it is going to take time, but it is, you're definitely going to have other people with you to be helping you along this process. But I see you really enjoying that. Yeah, if you're not looking at something now, there's something that's going to pop up. I saw like you on your computer and it's just going to pop up and it's just going to be exactly what you're looking for. And you will. You'll feel better soon. It will make you feel better as soon as you start doing it. But yeah, 100%. So
beautiful.
Love.
Thank you. Yeah, that's really beautiful. So yeah, light at the end of the tunnel, really.
There is,
And, you know,
100%.
you've got a beautiful smile as well. I feel like you set the tone, Anastasia, with your beautiful smile. Alrighty. Thank you so much for that, Cassie. So
You're more than welcome. Thank you.
Yeah, so you're available 10 to 3 Thursday and Friday this week at Ocean Wings at the Reading Room. And to book Cassie to have a 15 or 30-minute reading, you can book at www.rondasreadings.com/Ocean Wings.
Yes. Fantastic.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. And yeah, hopefully I'll read for you guys. I would love to see you there. So thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you. Bye.
Okay, so that was Cassie, who's going to be at the Ocean Wings virtual reading room. So you can obviously book with her on a Thursday or Friday. And that's basically starting this week. So it's my first virtual reading room for Ocean Wings. Obviously with COVID, I had to cancel all my fares. I booked about 6 of them and then had to cancel them. So that was a bit crap, but I thought I'll come to you in a COVID-friendly way, and it's a way of connecting around Australia, so regardless of where you are. So I've got 12 amazing readers this weekend. They're all quite different. I've got psychics, mediums, an animal communicator, a lady who does Akashic records, someone who does higher self and ascension readings, ascension channeling readings. So if you want to connect directly with your guides or get sort of in guidance, that's a bit more global, a bit more, higher being. There's really some amazing readers that all read quite differently. I've got Malvina, who commented earlier. She reads Aboriginal oracle cards. So really quite interesting people. I've tried to get very different readers. My next guest is Tinka. So she actually read for me at my first psychic fair in April this year. So she was really, very popular. She had amazing energy. She has she's so likable. You just, before she speaks, you just want to give her a hug. She's just got an infectious personality. So I'll welcome Tinka onto the screen. Hello.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm really well. I'm being super excited for this. I've been waiting for it all day. So
awesome. I'm so excited you could join us tonight. So tell us a little bit about yourself, Tinka, for people that don't know you, your background, how you became psychic and started doing this.
I've probably been aware that I've been psychic and had these psychic abilities maybe like the last 5 years.
Okay.
But probably the last 18 months or so, I've been really concentrating and honing my skills and doing a lot more readings and getting comfortable in my skin. Initially, I started reading photos or people just ask questions and I was just in tune of that. And I did do tarot and oracle for a while, but I really just let all my cards go away and do the psychic and the mediumship because it's been so strong for me lately and it's been so amazingly on point. I've even blown my own mind sometimes with what I've come up in the business. So I'm just allowing that channel to flow. I'm very intuitive. I'm an empath. I feel everything from everyone. I'm just excited to be getting out there and doing some readings for you guys.
Yeah. So you might have seen Tinka in Facebook Land with her group. Is a group or page, Tinka Spiritual Ballet. And you do see a lot of awesome memes about being an empath and that sort of thing. So a lot of those just completely resonate, and it might be some people might comment and say don't get it, but I get it straight away. I get her sense of humor.
Yes, I have a very off the wall sense of humor, and once you get to know me, you'll very much resonate with it, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. So you're doing, I believe, was it 12 to 4 Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday this weekend?
Yes.
Yeah. So you're available all 4 days to be able to book a reading? Yeah, beautiful. So, and you're doing either 15-minute or 15-minute or 30-minute readings, and you can offer psychic or mediumship. Is that right?
I can. We'll probably have some cards on standby just in case people want to get a clarity. Or I know some people like visualization. That's something tangible that they can see. So I will have some cards on standby, but it's not going to be the main thing that I go to.
Beautiful. Yeah, that's pretty much how I read. And sometimes I shuffle the cards and all the rest of it, and then do the whole reading and realize I haven't looked at the cards.
And sometimes too, you can look at the cards and you're like, well, I've actually already covered everything that the cards have said anyway.
Yeah,
It's just
beautiful.
validate.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's beautiful. Okay, so and you're happy to do some readings, obviously, Tinka?
Absolutely, I am.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I'm just having a look. Okay. All right. So Lisa Malia has asked, may I ask, my own angel cards keep telling me that something new is on the horizon. Would you have any more information as to what that might relate to? Thank you.
Okay, the first thing tuning into your energy, Lisa, I got moving house. And as I've just vocalized that to you, my arms have got goosebumps from my shoulders all the way down to my wrists. I don't know whether you're in a more regional area at the moment or you've been thinking about going to a regional area, but I kind of feel like you're away from the hustle and bustle and that you sort of want a bit more of a laid back lifestyle, if that makes sense. Are you in a new relationship as well? Because I'm feeling that this is one of the reasons why you could actually be relocating as well, because a connection that you've made with someone and you kind of wanting to move closer to be with them to see if that is going to work. But definitely I feel like moving house.
Yeah, beautiful. That's yeah, that's really interesting. I might do another question that we did with Cassie, and I'm just looking for it. It was basically this one. It was quite an interesting one. Meg Z has said, "Will I win this fight?"
Okay, I actually saw part of that on the thing before I looked at. Will I win this fight? I do feel like you will win the fight, but you're not going to win on the scale that you thought you were going to win. So
Okay.
So, you know, like how sometimes people might think it's going to be like a landslide victory and it's going to be like easy. I think this is going to be more a neck and neck race. And again, I'm getting the goosebumps all down. So I do feel like you'll win, but it's not going to be the whitewash that you expected it to be. It's going to be a very, very race.
Interesting. Because I picked up with Meg that it was just way more complicated than it needed to be, but there was so much going on, and it's like, so I felt like that question was quite overwhelming. Like, will I win this fight? Felt quite limited in the whole scheme of things. But that maybe that's a thing of perception.
And when you're talking then and you're saying fight, I'm like, there's internal struggles. Meg's having all these internal struggles with herself. She doesn't know whether she's going or whether she should do this or do that. And I feel like she's being pulled in 1,000 different directions. Just stop, center yourself, and just concentrate on your breathing and then focus on where you sort of feel like you need to place that energy. I feel like you're spreading it too thin.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Okay. So just looking at, wow, look at questions look like they've slowed down a bit. Okay, so here's one. Okay. So Juhi Patel has said, "Hey, I liked and shared. Can I get a reading? My name is Bagashri. What Ankor felt or thought about me? Oh, sorry, that was the question. What Ankor thought or felt or thought about me when he saw me after his current feelings for me." So let us know where you're watching from as well. So Bagashri, if you can let us know where you're watching from.
I'm feeling like there's been some kind of distance between you two. I don't know if that's geologically that you're away from each other or if there's been like emotional connection with you that's been distant. I'm sort of not getting enough clarity on that. But except that I feel like there's like a gap needs to be bridged, a bridge needs to be filled. You know what I mean? Like I feel like there's something that's holding back sort of coming together.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. It's and that's what I feel. It's kind of like you've never been together, like never been in the same spot or in the same spot at the same time.
It's like you guys there's like that feeling and you like each other, but it's like you haven't joined together to be able to confirm whether you really like each other or if it's just like a distance thing.
Yeah. It's okay. So she's watching from India. Lisa's just some feedback from the last one, said not in a relationship, and I said possibly a new relationship, because I think that's what you said, a new relationship was coming in.
Yeah, so I mean, and was Lisa the one that I moving? Yes, I should have just
the moving. Yeah, so she's
hoping in the universe. Okay, so
take so beautiful
out of that sentence, Lisa. The universe will give me the funds to do so. Taking out that one word, hopefully, you've changed your whole manifestation straight away, because you're giving it to the universe, and they're going, you trust them. I have my faith in this. Hopefully you're like, oh, I don't know if I really trust the universe. Is it really going to support me? It will. You just got to believe. And I
absolutely.
Spirit is in the house.
Yeah. It might be around me. I've got a mate who passed away, and I literally, according to my Facebook feeds, I met him about 20 years ago around today, or sort of was traveling with him in Europe 20 years ago today, and he's playing practical jokes on me, so it might be his energy that you're picking up on.
I just got like this from head to toe, just got this whoosh of hot energy, and I was like, wow. And
yeah, beautiful. Beautiful. So we're just a little bit light on the questions.
For those of you who have already asked a question, I have another question.
That's what I'm doing basically. So Malvina has asked about opportunities this week. So she's receptive to the opportunities, letting them roll in. But is there anything specific or any guidance you can give her about that?
For her, I straight away thought, yes, this is going to be an abundant week for you. I'm not sure how many days in that timeline that you will be available, but I feel like you're going to make some really amazing connections, and I feel like there's going to be a business connection or a collaboration of some sort after these events via someone that you either work for or another reader within the group. But I do feel huge opportunities and lots of abundance for you.
Yeah, beautiful, Malvina. So Malvina is one of our readers as well at Ocean Wings at the virtual reading room. I also, with that, Malvina, was I just saw numbers flashing at me. So it'd be interesting for you to look at. So we have 9-year cycles, and the personal year changes in September. Like you go from one personal year to another. I'm feeling that you'd find it interesting or perhaps entertaining if you looked at your personal year. And I'm drawn to 2 ladies that you're going to collaborate and work with, but also look at their numbers, what personal year they're in. And I feel like it's going to be funny for you. It's going to amuse you. Like it's going to be so in sync that it will be funny, like how spirit works. Yeah. And I don't always incorporate numerology, but when numbers flash at me, it's for a reason. Like it's going to mean something to you. Yeah, amazing. Alrighty. And did you move recently yourself, Tinka?
I'm kind of in between places at the moment because of where I was to be in the house and I didn't want to be in a caravan, so I've moved off-site temporarily, and new things are happening for me too. So it's all working out.
Because there's I feel like there's moving around you and moving around me. It sort of feels like it's that sort of thing going on.
Been putting out to the universe that I need to find a new place.
Yeah,
it's just
beautiful.
fine. You can decorate it and have it. And I'm not in energy. So
well, if Malvina lived there, she'd decorate it with frogs. So she's just given a validation. Thanks, Rhonda and Tinka. Yeah, so I do meet up with 2 others for spiritual growth. Beautiful. Beautiful. Yeah, so look at the numbers. Don't look at the stars, or you can look at the stars, but look at the numbers.
I really feel like you guys support each other and encourage each other. So if one of you sort of feeling a little bit uneasy or just a little bit not so much confident as the others, you sort of giving each other a boost. And keep pushing each other up the whole way, supporting each other. It's a really nice feeling.
Yeah, that's beautiful. Beautiful. Cassie has asked if you answer fertility questions.
I don't always. Sometimes they may come up in readings, and I just tune in to see what Spirit says, but it's not something that I would advertise that I normally do.
Yeah, for sure. Are you because you're definitely got clairsentience, are you medical intuitive as well? Do you feel physical pain?
Yeah, when I do energy channeling,
Mm.
my energy, I go into someone else's body pretty much, and I pick up ailments, whether they have been
Mm.
injuries, whether they're a current condition.
Mm.
It just sort of depends on what's necessary for that person right now. But yes, I
Yeah.
have been able to pick up quite a bit medically. Yes.
Yeah, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah, so obviously when we're doing readings, we're not giving expert advice, we're not giving legal, medical, financial advice, but by tuning into your energy during a reading, we might pick up on something and say, you know, maybe go to your doctor and check that out, or, you know, check the contract, or
Yeah. If Cassie would like to kind of maybe rephrase that question about fertility, then I can maybe see what through.
yeah, absolutely. Alrighty. So I'm just scrolling up. Also, Nicole said thank you for the reading. I can't remember if that was you or Cassie. So I believe we've actually read all the. We normally get a lot more questions. Everyone's a bit shy tonight.
Yeah. Maybe
Oh,
they're
we've got
saying
one from Robert actually. So if Cassie wants to rephrase that question for Tinka, Robert has said, "Oh, Cassie, well, it's Tinka. I'm wondering if my friend and I will catch up and have a weekend away, and is he still interested in getting to know me? Blessings. Thanks, Rob."
straight away I felt yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. But I don't know whether it's because of COVID and situations like that where you can't sort of go out and meet, whether that's the restriction, or if there's a distance between you two geologically that's not being able to get you guys together at the moment. But I do really feel like you guys will meet up, and I think the spark is going to be quite electrifying. I think it's going to be quite I'm not going to say intimidating or daunting, but I think it's going to be a little bit more unexpected than what you think even.
Okay. Wow.
It's going to be so much fireworks.
Beautiful. That's awesome, Rob. So you're in for a good weekend.
Yeah, I think he will be. I think you'll have a great weekend.
All right. So Juhi, or I forget the name, Bhagwashed or something, said thank you and so much. Thank you so very much. God bless. Thank you. Yeah. So Cassie said straight to the point. She loves it.
Yeah.
And this is her question. So the fertility related question. Do you think we'll have another child?
I'm feeling yes, but it's going to hinder on one of you more so making that decision. One of you is like definitely wanting to have another one, and the other one is sitting on the fence going, oh, do we really want to go down the nappy road again? Do we really want to? And as I said, that I'm getting goosebumps all over it. It's just like, do we want to do the nappies? Do we want to do the late nights and the sleepless nights and all that sort of stuff? So I think that if you guys want to sit down and talk about it, I definitely feel like it could be something that's on the cards. But yeah, it's that one person sort of sitting on the fence right now going, oh, I don't know if I want to go back to that again. Even though they would love a child, it's like, I don't know whether I can handle the sleepless nights and that whole crazy routine of having a baby.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So there you go, Cassie. Okay. So if you would like Tinka to read for you, just to do a snapshot reading to see what's on offer this weekend at the virtual reading room, you simply have to like and share the Facebook feed and subscribe to the YouTube channel. And that's my link to show you how to book. So it looks like I've got a few more comments. Yeah, so she said 100% correct. So just some validation from Robert as well, set with this new fella. Distance, absolutely, and can't wait for the fireworks. Thanks. So distance and COVID as well.
I really feel like there's going to be, I keep hearing in sync. It's like you finish sentences, like you are thinking the same things at the same time, or you're thinking it and then he'll speak it. And it'll be like, what the hell? He's about to say that. And you're like, no way. But it's going to be lots of little conversations like that. These are just going to be so in sync and so clicked in each other's energy so well. I think it's going to be amazing.
Yeah. Beautiful. And I'm hearing a lot of laughter. Like my husband said something to me last night, and it wasn't that funny. It was a bit not tacky, but just kind of like a joke a 10-year-old might say. And we're both laughing for about half an hour. And it wasn't that funny, but it was just so funny. But it was so in sync But that's what I'm
Yeah.
feeling as well, a lot of laughter.
Yeah, lots of laughter. Like, I seriously want to keep smiling right now because I just feel so happy and so much energy and good vibes about the whole situation.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, so it looks like we've just got a troll, which I've just deleted. So obviously in the comments, we don't solicit readings. We literally, we're only doing the readings on the screen. So if anyone contacts you and asks you to send them a friend request or contact them for a reading, please don't. Please report them to me. And I just block them. No, he's not tacky, Tim. Yeah, no, everyone's really a bit shy. No one's got any other questions. I think we've done them all. You've both been firing through them.
Yeah, that's okay.
So, what do you have any cards with you at the moment? Do you have any cards? No,
Right. I can go grab some if you like.
that's okay. No, I just thought you could hold them up if that's okay.
Yeah,
All right, so just some feedback from Cassie. I'm laughing because I was pulling the exact same face as Tinka when she said, "There's one person who's a sitter."
Oh, I love that. I love that. That's amazing. Yeah. I just,
That's funny.
it's almost like, oh, I really want to kind of go down that track.
Yeah.
If we could skip the toddler, I'd be there in a heart. But don't want to do the whole baby scenario.
Yeah, and some love them when they're babies, but it's also nice when they talk back.
Sometimes it's not nice when they talk back either.
All right, we do have so we've read for Lisa before, Lisa Malia, but she's just saying she's happy if you have any additional messages for her. So Lisa's the one you picked up, possibly with moving and a new relationship.
I'm getting like a female energy, like a grandma or a nana or a great aunt. It's something about pearls.
Okay.
I don't know what that reference is, and if Lisa could maybe validate that or not, but there's something about pearls that I keep grabbing my neck, so I'm feeling like it's a pearl necklace of some description, or it's a pendant of pearls.
Yeah. I'm seeing pearls of an unusual colour, like not white off white, but maybe
almost
like a blacky blue or something.
Yeah, almost like a colour of hematite, a little bit. That metallic kind of bluey kind of grey. Yeah.
That's what I'm seeing. And I don't even know if pearls come in that colour, but that's what I'm seeing when you started describing that. And I'm also feeling that that necklace was passed down to her. So it was possibly a grandmother above, like, that passed it on to her.
There's definitely some kind of connection in the family line with the pearls, but I don't know if it's like skip generations or if it was something that she used to wear, but it's the feeling.
Yeah, that's okay. Lisa said, not sure, don't have any. So female, you're talking about the past grandmother, aren't you? This mediumship, yeah. So it's a past, so it's a mediumship connection is what she's picking up. And what was going on with her hair? The grandmother just, I feel like she'd put her hair up, she didn't like it up, she put it down, didn't like it down. I feel like she's really fussy about her hair. Almost like an olden day anxiety about hair. So that grandmother with the hair and with the pearl necklace.
It'd be like when it's out, but it needs to be really neat and tidy still.
Yeah.
Like it's not like my hair where she likes it everywhere and all over the place. She likes it neat and tidy and hair out of place kind of thing.
Yeah, and I'm getting an image of Princess Anne. So I feel like she had, when she put it up, it had to be like her hairdo. I can't even think of what a hairdo is, but if it wasn't accurate, then she'd take it down, kind of thing. Yeah. All right. Thank you, Lisa. All right. So now we've got some questions. So thank you for liking and sharing to get a reading. Lisa's just said, I had a friend that passed years ago who was always doing her hair. I'm still feeling the grandmother, but anyway, that's
not getting the friend at all.
All right, so I've just got a question from Rosemary. Hi, ladies. What's in store for me in the next few months?
Straight away, I'm getting diet change. So I don't know
Okay.
whether it's medically a diet change that you're needing to do because you've had allergies, or something that you've been eating is actually flaring a condition that is already existing. But I'm feeling like a diet change and more. I'm seeing more leafy kind of green vegetables and stuff like that in your diet.
Yeah.
And I'm seeing a symbol of a cross. So I'm not sure what the cross represents to you, whether it's your faith in something or something that is significant to you. But I'm feeling like I'm just hearing the word, I'm seeing a cross and hearing the word faith. So whether you need
Right.
to have yourself or have faith in a situation that it's going to turn out, that's what I'm picking up on.
Wow. There you go, Rosemary. That was an interesting one. Okay, so I just got a hey from Lioness on YouTube. So maybe just one more. We did have another one. So Lisa said thank you for that.
You're very welcome.
So Jenny, we haven't read Jenny, have we? No. So Jenny Morgan has asked, just wondering if there's any messages for me, thanks.
Once I closed my eyes and connected to your energy, the first thing I felt was like green grass in a park. So I'm not sure whether you're needing to get outside and get some fresh air, whether you're needing to get outside and feel grounded again, but it's just showing me like a green meadow and being outside and being with trees. Whether that might be somewhere around near you, but yeah, I'm feeling like you need to sort of get outside and just be in tune with nature for a little bit.
Yeah,
I'm feeling like
interesting.
I kind of feel like I want to bite my tongue. Like I need to clear my chakra. Like I don't know what I want to say. Or you want to say something, but you're so worried about what other people are going to say or how they're going to react that then you don't say anything, and then you internalize everything yourself. And then that's kind of making you feel like you've got all this anxiety, but it's not actually your anxiety that you're holding on to.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, interesting. I love one of my favorite meditations is basically a breathing you do, and you start off just connecting to the earth and breathing into positivity, and it literally goes through. It goes let go of your negative self-talk, let go of the negative things others say about you, and it's sort of, and you don't think of them as separate, but when you sort of do, after you do that a few times, you think, oh wow, that's quite powerful just to let that go.
Yeah.
But you definitely benefit from that.
Because I mean, we often worry so much about what other people think of us that then we to see ourselves how other people's opinions of us are. And
Yeah.
more often they're seeing a little snippet, a little tiny bit of us, seeing the whole picture. One of my mantras that I always use is other people's opinions of me and none of my business. They can think what they like about me. I know what I'm like as a person, and I know who I am, and I know how real I am. So it doesn't really matter what other people think of me. If I'm being true to myself, that's all
Yeah.
that matters. And I kind
Yeah,
of feel
that's
like
beautiful.
to be true to you, even if it upsets a few people. Be true to you.
But that's very true, and I've had to do that, particularly with family situations. I've just thought, what you think of me is none of my business. I don't care. I don't need to know. And it's actually more difficult to do than you realise, but it does actually have quite a strong effect once you do let that go.
Yeah. And another one that I use, saying no to others is saying yes to yourself.
Yeah,
So
beautiful.
set those boundaries for yourself, and it's okay to say no to something. You don't have to say yes all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, I might give you one more. So this is Haley from California. Haley has said, hi Mo, please have a reading about school. Been stressed out a lot about this. Will I be okay?
I feel like you will be okay, but I feel like it's more hesitation on your part. I don't know whether you have exams coming up or whether it's just, I think it's the beginning of the school year, pretty much the beginning of the school year for you. So I don't know whether you're sort of like finding your feet and settling in. But I feel that with a bit more concentration on your work and a bit more dedication to your work, that yes, everything will be okay and you will settle in. I think you worry too much, to be honest. I think you stress about things that aren't even happening or may not even come onto the horizon. But so you get so worked up in all these scenarios that play over in your head that you're not actually paying attention to what you need to and focus, and then you don't have to even think about those things because the right path is right. You just can't see it yet.
Yeah, okay, beautiful. Yeah, so just a confirmation, Hayley said, I do have exams coming up and something happened about this assignment that may bring my grade down, so I'm freaking out now.
I don't see anything affecting your grade too much at all. I think it's going to be okay. As I said, I think you're worrying about things that you don't need to be worrying about. So, yeah, see, she does worry a lot. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Thanks, Hayley. All right, so just a validation from Jenny Morgan. I definitely do need to go outside, and I intend to go into nature very soon. I do internalize a great deal, but have started meditating every night. I have also started saying no and have had a fair bit of backlash. And that's just people respecting your boundaries.
You're having backlash because you're doing what other people have expected you to do, what they want you to do. You're doing what you need to do for you and what you want to do for yourself. And because you're not fitting into their little of what they want you to do and how you're supposed to react to each thing, they're getting annoyed and they're getting peeved. But they're putting that energy onto you. That's not yours to hold. Just pretend like you've got like a Teflon coating and it just slides right off. Don't attack you. Like, it's not yours to hold. Yeah, that's beautiful. And Hayley, I can relate to that with family. It's been 10 years or so since I've stepped away, and they still expect me to do crap. I don't, and I just it's some people get it and start respecting your boundaries, and others don't. And you've just got to be strong enough just to walk away from that and just be firm. Like, no, it's time for me. Absolutely. Yeah. No one else, that's beautiful. You. So. That's right. 100%. Oh, thank you so much for joining us tonight, Tinka. Thank you so much. Yeah, so you're available every day, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday this weekend in Ocean Wings Virtual Reading Room. So if you've enjoyed your snapshot reading with Tinka and you'd like to have a longer 15 or 30-minute reading, then you can book through my website, rhondasreadings.com/Ocean Wings, and you then the drop-down menu, select Tinka, and you can book her. So there's still availability. Excellent. Hope to see some of you guys there. Yeah, thank you. Take care. I will. Thank you. Bye. Bye. Okay, there we have it. So you've had some amazing readings tonight. So thank you so much to Cassie and to Tinka for joining me. Basically, you're really lucky to get snapshot readings with them, and you can see what they've got to offer in the Ocean Wings Virtual Reading Room this weekend. So have a look on my website, rhondasreadings.com, Ocean Wings /Ocean Wings, and you can actually book in to see either of them and have a reading with them. But that's basically it for tonight. So I am no longer doing my Friday at 12 o'clock this week. So instead of doing Friday at 12, I'll actually be doing Thursday night at 6 p.m. So you'll be meeting two more of my readers. You'll be meeting Ben, and you'll also be meeting Lenny. So you might have seen Ben recently on a P2V Australia Live, and Lenny you might have seen on some of his lives a couple of weeks ago. He's had a break for a week, but you will be seeing both of them this Thursday night, basically, and you'll be seeing how they read and getting an idea of what their styles are. So you've seen almost all of my readers in the reading room so far, and you've been able to see how they read. And if that resonates with you, if you've enjoyed the reading with them, you can actually have a 15 or a 30-minute reading just by looking on my website. But thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next Thursday at 6 p.m. Thank you. Bye.